Right now at noon, Madison police arrest a suspect in the killing of an 81-year-old last week. And after a black man was killed under police restraint, Dane County community leaders and chiefs of police hold a discussion to condemn the violence.
This is News 3 Now at noon.
Good afternoon. I'm Mark Kane. Thanks for tuning in to News 3 Now on this Thursday afternoon. Madison police have arrested a man in connection to the killing of an 81-year-old man over the Memorial Day weekend. 38-year-old Sainit Kiokana was arrested yesterday after being discharged from the hospital following treatment for a medical condition. He was booked into the Dane County Jail on a tentative first-degree intentional homicide charge. He lived in the same apartment building as the victim on Northport Drive. 81-year-old Nang Yi Lee was shot inside his apartment, but the medical examiner says he died from blunt force trauma. Storms and heavy rain in the area. Let's head to the Weather Center. Meteorologist Chris Reese with a look at your first warned forecast. It is pouring downtown Madison.
Oh, yes, it absolutely is. We saw this line of showers really knock on the door of Madison by about 11:45, and it continues to come down. So this is our station camera right now. It's not as hard here as it is in downtown. So here's the Edgewater Sky camera. You really see those raindrops coming down. I want to go ahead and show you radar. This is over the past 6 hours. We've seen this gradual moving line of storms approaching from the north and west, and now it's right over the Madison area, and that'll continue to push south and eastward as we go through time. Places like Rock County and Janesville, that'll be in your neck of the woods as we go through about the next half hour or so. We'll look for those showers to turn off in intensity once we get beyond the lunch hours, but we'll still see lingering clouds and lingering showers headed through the evening. That will clear out overnight, allowing those temperatures to fall down into the low 50s. We'll see more sunshine tomorrow with temperatures into the upper 60s. That humidity will be a lot lower as well, too. But, Mark, things are getting ready to make a comeback. We're going to see more heat and more humidity. I'll tell you just how warm we're going to get in the extended forecast.
All right, we'll see then. Thank you, Chris. Developing this afternoon, the mayor of Minneapolis has asked the governor of Minnesota to activate the National Guard after another night of violent clashes over the death of a black man whose arrest was caught on camera. A police officer is seen with his knee on George Floyd's neck, even after he said he couldn't breathe. Most protesters were peaceful, but some clashed with police. Looters broke into nearby businesses, smashing windows and taking whatever they wanted. Civil rights activists say the unrest is years of pent-up frustration with city leaders and police.
They have not moved quickly enough to root out the systemic racism within the department.
Let me be clear. The arresting officer killed someone.
Minneapolis Mayor Jacob Frey is calling for the arresting officer, Derek Chauvin, to face criminal charges. The mayor is also urging calm and asking the public's help in keeping the peace. Boys and Girls Club of Dane County CEO Michael Johnson called on police chiefs in Dane County to condemn the killing and speak out against police brutality. In response, several local chiefs of police and community leaders joined together on a video town hall meeting this morning.
And this man, knee on his neck, in the middle of the street, crying, pleading, I can't breathe, let me up, my stomach hurt, my whole body hurt. And then to hear this man call for his mother, and then to know that his mother is not even alive, it just built up something else inside of me that caused this righteous anger. And it caused tears to continue to come from my face, just even waking up this morning.
Madison Police Chief Christian Roman, written on behalf of the Dane County Chiefs of Police Association, calls the actions of the officers involved, quote, heinous and unacceptable. It goes on to say, regardless of the additional information that may be discovered in the case, nothing can justify the officers' actions. Chief Roman attended the town hall along with other police chiefs. We'll have more from their discussions later on News 3 Now. To our coronavirus headlines now. Dane County Health officials report 31 new positive cases. That's the biggest one-day jump the county has seen. There have been 686 positive tests in the county and 27 deaths. Across Wisconsin, there are more than 16,600 confirmed cases and 542 deaths. The number of people in the U.S. who have died from coronavirus has hit the 100,000 mark, and the number continues to rise. This as more of the U.S. reopens. Naomi Ruckham reports from New York City, the epicenter of the nation's outbreak.
It took less than 4 months for COVID-19 to take more American lives than the Vietnam and Korean wars combined. And experts believe the real number is likely higher. Maureen O'Donnell writes obituaries for the Chicago Sun-Times and says for families of people dying, the forced distance adds to their pain. Amelia Pontarelli was an immigrant from Italy and the matriarch of Tony's Italian Deli in Edison Park, Illinois.
She survived the Nazis taking over her town in Italy, and at the end of her life, her family couldn't be with her. They sent a priest to the hospital, and that priest gave holy water to a nurse and blessed her. And then that nurse did a blessing by transference.
In Pennsylvania, State Representative Brian Sims took to Facebook Live to rail against Republican House leaders for allegedly concealing that a Republican lawmaker had tested positive. And the Speaker for the Illinois General Assembly has called on everyone who attended last weekend's special session to get tested or quarantined for 2 weeks. An employee at the arena where they met tested positive for the virus. New research published in the journal Science is warning 6 feet between individuals might not be enough, and that aerosol particles can accumulate and remain infectious in indoor air for hours. Increasing the flow of outdoor air and ensuring proper ventilation systems are some of the new CDC guidelines for offices that may be reopening. The CDC also wants employers to require workers to wear face coverings and prohibit touching of any kind. Walt Disney World has also announced it will reopen 2 of its parks on July 11th with limited capacity and without character meet and greets, fireworks, and parades. The Kennedy Space Center Visitor Complex reopens today after bad weather postponed yesterday's launch of a manned SpaceX rocket. Naomi Ruckham, CBS News, New York.
The 2020 Wisconsin State Fair is officially canceled due to the coronavirus. A statement says the State Fair board chair made the decision for the safety of fairgoers, staff, vendors, entertainers, and the broader community. The fair draws more than 1 million people over the course of 11 days. The statement goes on to say the news is announced with heavy hearts because it's more than just a fair. It's a tradition, a celebration, and a showcase of everything we are so proud of in Wisconsin. The White House is drafting an executive order that would make it easier for regulators to argue social media platforms are censoring free speech when they police users by deleting posts or accounts. This comes as the president is in a dispute with Twitter after it flagged one of his tweets for the first time for, quote, potentially misleading information about mail-in ballots. There's more to come on News 3 Now at noon. I'm next. We'll see what Howard's working on in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen.
Join us today as we demystify the meat case by cooking up a longtime favorite in a whole new way.
Experience handcrafted and hand-finished furniture by genuine Amish craftsmen at Wanakee Furniture ETC, featuring hardwood made in the USA home furnishings by Simply Amish and other great brands you can trust.
Bring quality home at Wanakee Furniture ETC.
Monona Plumbing and Fire Protection remains open to serve our customers and communities during these times of uncertainty. We've got you covered for all your plumbing service needs. Call us for help. We are here for you.
You know your gutters are full of gunk, and you know you need to deal with it eventually. With LeafGuard, you can give up cleaning your gutters forever. Hi, I'm Andrew Larson, owner of Larson Home Services. My team would love to show you how LeafGuard's patented design channels rainwater into your gutters while leaves, seeds, and other debris just roll off, leaving them clog-free, guaranteed.
We looked at several different types of gutters, and we knew that we had problems with leaves. We have lots of trees around our house, and I'm the one who goes and cleans out the gutters, and I wanted to eliminate that hassle in the fall of cleaning the gutters, and LeafGuard has done a wonderful job.
Love to hear that. Right now, your LeafGuard brand gutter system comes with some great money-saving extras. Order now and get free installation labor, free financing for 12 months, and call before this program is over and get a $100 Visa gift card with your new LeafGuard gutter system. Don't wait. Call now to schedule your free estimate.
Though challenges surround us, life still goes on. There's still time to dream, still plans to be made. And if you're retiring soon, still deadlines to be met. We talk with people every day who need to replace their employer benefits when they retire. We can answer your questions too. so you can feel good about the decisions you make. For a retirement benefits checklist, visit us online or call Physicians Mutual Insurance Company today.
Physicians Mutual, Physicians Mutual.
Hello, I'm Tommy Thompson, your former governor and past Secretary of Health and Human Services. I am proud of how the people of Wisconsin have responded to the COVID-19 pandemic. You've taken this virus seriously, and our outstanding hospitals have too. Now we need to keep up the good work. Social distancing is still important, and wash your hands, and don't put off getting necessary medical care. Your local hospital and clinic is clean, safe, and ready to take care of you.
Rest comfortably with brands you can trust at Wanakee Furniture ETC. Create a unique and stylish room with made-in-the-USA products from companies like Smith Brothers of Bern. Select from a wide variety of sofas at a great price.
Bring quality home at Wanakee Furniture ETC.
When you stop by the meat case, do you feel overwhelmed? If you do, you're not alone. It can get pretty confusing. But if each week you pick up one cut of meat and get familiar with it, in no time, you'll feel like a pro. To get things going, today we're going to use one of my favorite budget cuts, flank steak. To start, we butterfly it. That simply means that we cut it in half horizontally, almost all the way through, so it opens up like a book. Then we sprinkle with a mixture of Italian breadcrumbs, Parmesan cheese, and olive oil. Over that, we place a layer of sliced salami and provolone cheese. We roll it up jelly roll style and secure it with bamboo skewers. After trimming it, we cut slices about an inch or so thick, making sure that each piece is secured with a skewer. Then, sear these off on a grill or in a skillet and finish them off in the oven. Serve these for a quick weeknight dinner. Everyone will think you fussed all day. To get the recipe for our flank steak pinwheels, all you have to do is check out our website. I'm Howard of the Mr. Food Test Kitchen, where today we found a meat and cheesy way for you to say, ooh, it's so good.
Thank you, Howard. Next at noon, storms and heavy rain today, but once that clears out, cooler and less humid tonight. Chris has your first warn forecast next.
Hi, I'm Jonathan Greenhut, the CEO of Plexiderm. And if you haven't tried Plexiderm, we've created the best offer yet with our Plexiderm 10-minute challenge. All it takes is 10 minutes to reduce the appearance of under eye bags, wrinkles, and crow's feet. Even the 11 lines between your eyes are visibly gone in minutes. Plexiderm works so well, makeup artists, celebrities in Hollywood, and even people across the country just like you look and feel years younger in minutes.
So I've had under eye bags for a very long time, and it sucks. I have spent so much money on tons of eye creams, eye gels. Finally, I tried something called Plexiderm, and I'm not joking. It works. When I do a collage and everything is done, it looks amazing. That is exactly how Plexiderm makes me feel. I put it on my face, and somehow, some way, I look together, which is amazing. I'm Jackie, and I took the Plexiderm 10-minute challenge, and so should you.
I'm Neela. I'm 61 years old. I'm a professional personal trainer. It's so important to be in good health and to be fit and take care of yourself. How it makes you feel inside is amazing. And yet, when you look in the mirror, what you see necessarily isn't what you feel inside. Plexiderm, seriously, I look 20 years younger than I did before. And that's so super important because my whole life is about health, fitness, feeling good, and looking good. And first chance I really got to look how I feel inside. Honest to God, it's amazing. There's nothing there. Like, the bags are gone.
The instant results are from naturally based silicates found in shale rock. Once applied, your skin tightens and firms, rapidly reducing the appearance of under eye bags and wrinkles in minutes. So if under eye bags and wrinkles make you look tired and older, take action with the Plexiderm 10-minute challenge. Try it today for only $14.95, plus get free shipping. Visit plexidermtrial.com or call the number on your screen.
Hi, folks. Friday morning, Hattie has her eye on cooler and drier weather in the weekend forecast.
And parents, if you're wondering if your kids should be wearing masks, well, we have answers from local doctors.
We'll see you starting at 4:30 Friday morning.
News 3 Now is partnering with the Madison School District to provide its high school seniors with special commencement ceremonies. Class of 2020, born to make history. June 12th and 13th on News 3 Now and streamed live on Channel 3000.
The Farm Report is sponsored by Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
A significant shift in the nation's economic activity and stay-at-home cuisine calls for more dough, sauce, and cheese. Diane King Hall has your Money Watch report.
The U.S. economy shrank 5% in the first quarter. That's according to the Commerce Department. The number was more than expected and marks the biggest decline since the Great Recession. But economists are predicting the second quarter figure will be even more brutal, with many forecasting a 40% drop in activity. That would be the biggest decline on record dating back to 1947. Meanwhile, the Labor Department says more than 2.1 million Americans signed up for unemployment benefits last week. The number was slightly more than expected, but an improvement over the prior week. Still, more than 40 million people have signed up for unemployment benefits since the economic shutdown began due to the pandemic. CVS is opening additional coronavirus testing sites beginning this Friday. The new sites will bring its total to 1,000 locations across 30 states and Washington, D.C. People will need to register for an appointment in advance at CVS.com. Americans in lockdown are devouring their piece of the pie, sending pizza sales soaring. Since the end of March, a key measure of Domino's sales has jumped double digits, spiking to 22% in May. Papa John's is enjoying a similar fortune. Same-store sales soared 27% in April and more than 33% in May. And that's your CBS Money Watch report. For more, head to CBSMoneyWatch.com. I'm Diane King Hall.
Diane, thank you. Let's check Wall Street at the noon hour. The Dow Industrials up 126 points. The NASDAQ up 73. And the S&P 500 up 21. Q106 Farm Dr. Pam Yaki out of the radio barn today. So here are your farm numbers. Tomorrow, here's Chris now with your weather. Kind of a wet afternoon out there.
That is indeed the case, Mark. We're tracking more of those showers and thunderstorms right now as they continue to push from the north and west and towards the south and east throughout the area. So the leading edge of those showers and thunderstorms are now towards the south of Madison, but they will continue to push towards the south and east. We've got a little pocket of heavy rain just on the northeastern side of town. This is over closer towards the interstate and East Washington interchange. We've also got a heavier shower moving over southeastern parts of the county. Places like McFarland and Stoughton, you're getting in on a heavier pocket. Then back towards the south and west, Mount Horeb over towards Belleville, there's a heavier pocket of rain headed your direction as well. But I want to zoom out just a little bit. In Rock County, the rain has not arrived for you just yet. So in Janesville and Beloit, you were dry. However, things are getting ready to change for you as we go through the next couple of minutes. We're about 10 minutes away from this rainfall arriving in Fort Atkinson. Janesville, I'll give it about 15 minutes and look for about an additional half hour, and this line of showers and thunderstorms should be arriving in Beloit. Now we zoom things out and show you the bigger picture, and here's just the overall line of showers and thunderstorms. It goes all the way from the UP of Michigan back into parts of Kansas and Oklahoma. This right here is a cold front that's getting ready to sweep out some of that humidity that we've had for the past couple of days. But yes, things have been incredibly warm and incredibly humid for us, folks, because of all the moisture that we have out ahead of this front. We're going to have to be monitoring the potential for heavy rainfall and local high water issues. In fact, we do have a slight risk for excessive rainfall throughout much of central, eastern, and even northern Wisconsin. That's level 2 out of the 4 risks for excessive rainfall. And if you counter any flooded roads, don't drive through it. Just always keep that in mind, never to drive through it. But here's how it looks outside right now. A couple of mosquitoes on the tower camera right now, just having a field day there, but the rain does continue to come down. 65 is our temperature. Winds are out of the north now at 10 miles per hour. That northerly wind is something to keep in mind because that's the front knocking on the door. So check it out. Janesville is at 73 right now, 71 in Watertown. This is where those winds are coming out of the south and east. We look back, or south and west rather, we look back towards the northwest, and here's where those winds begin to come out of the northwest. So right in here, right on top of Madison, is where that cold front is right now. You see some of those cooler temperatures behind it. Let's put this into motion. This is 2 o'clock. The leading edge of the rain continues to push away from us at that point. Now we're into the afternoon and evening. This is 7:30. Temperatures will be into the mid-60s at this point. So our warmest part of the day, folks, that's already happened. We'll continue to see the drier air work in overnight. That allows the clouds to move out. Overnight temperatures, they're falling down into the low 50s. That humidity is going down overnight as well. Tomorrow will not be as humid as the past couple of days. It also won't be as warm. We'll see a mix of sun and clouds into the afternoon. Temperatures top out into the upper 60s. And if you're not a fan of humidity, I encourage you to enjoy the next couple of days, because that extended outlook, folks, we're looking at a big bullseye of above normal temperatures for much of the country, especially the northern plains and the upper Midwest. So after a couple of days below average and right around 60, we begin to look ahead. The low 80s return to the forecast, and some of the model data has been hinting at perhaps mid and upper 80s trying to return to the forecast, and that will come with the humidity and the thunderstorm chances returning. So plenty of sunshine for tomorrow. This weekend is going to be incredible. A couple rain chances Monday. Tuesday looks a little bit drier. But by next Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, and Saturday, it's really all the same of what we've been through the past couple of days.
Give the air conditioner a little rest for a couple days.
Yeah, we'll enjoy that for sure.
All right. Thank you, Chris. Next at noon, our pet of the week, and the star of the New York City Ballet is trading the stage at Lincoln Center for her parents' kitchen. Her popular Instagram live lessons are inspiring dancers of all ages. Well, that coming up.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Take a break from cooking at home and order takeout from your local Monk's Bar and Grill. Monk's is offering curbside pickup takeout service for your safety and convenience during these difficult times. Visit monksbarandgrill.com for takeout menus and online ordering.
For almost 50 years, we've built trust within our communities by making customer delight our top priority. That trust allows us to improve lives one home at a time. During this challenging time, we want to make sure your needs are being met without stress by offering 2-for-1 windows with no interest and no payments for 1 year. So go ahead, visit us online, or call now from the comfort of home.
For quality windows, siding, and doors, call 866 for Feldco.
Raise your right hand and repeat after me.
I solemnly swear that I will support the veterans of the
United States Armed Forces.
I will defend the Constitution
Against all enemies. That I will commit.
to ensuring they are
Not forgotten. And I will obey the orders of the President of the United States.
and I will enable veterans to live the same life of opportunity.
they have provided me. So help me God.
My mom was a bank teller, but her hands were so crippled by arthritis she could no longer do her job. She applied for Social Security disability benefits. Like most people, my mom was denied. I'm attorney Don Becker. Don't be embarrassed and don't give up. My mom appealed. You can too. Disability law is all we do.
Call the Becker Law Office, 1-800-254-7766.
Take a break from cooking at home and order takeout from your local Monk's Bar and Grill. Monk's is offering curbside pickup takeout service for your safety and convenience during these difficult times. Visit monksbarandgrill.com for takeout menus and online ordering.
Our pet of the week from the Dane County Humane Society is Lawrence, a rambunctious red hound who's looking for an active family. Happy to help him train. Here he is. The Humane Society says he has floppy ears and wrinkles that anyone will fall in love with. Once he joins the perfect family, he'll happily spend time exploring and sniffing around in the yard. Lawrence is nervous of new dogs at first, but a little patience will help him open up, and he'll be all about the playtime. You can see that. That's one happy dog there. If you're interested in adopting Lawrence or learning more about all the animals, you can schedule an appointment by calling 608-838-0413, extension 145 for the adoption shelter, or go to giveshelter.org. Dooney, our pet from last week, was adopted. And the Dane County Humane Society is hosting its first online summer camp. Camp Paw Print Summer Break 2.0 is open for enrollment for children ages 7 to 12. The camp has 3 different themes to choose from and many opportunities to interact with fellow campers, presenters, animals, and education staff. You can find more information to sign up at giveshelter.org. Well, ballet seasons have been canceled and dance studios closed all around the country. But as the lights turned off, one star ballerina turned the camera on and started offering classes through Instagram Live. Tyler Peck is a star of the New York City Ballet, but these days the principal dancer is teaching classes from her parents' kitchen in Bakersfield, California. The virtual classes, called Turn It Out with Tyler, have quickly become part of routines around the world. Peck offers live classes 6 days a week.
Yeah, bar is on I hold on to the kitchen countertop, and then center I go into the living room. And today was funny because I accidentally touched something and I turned the TV on behind me.
Fans of all ages and skill levels are joining in. Celebrities including Sarah Jessica Parker and Kelly Ripka have made cameos, and Jennifer Gardner sampled a few moves herself. Peck says the classes make ballet and ballet dancers more approachable. There you go, Chris. You can try that. It's sheltered inside.
I don't know if I want to do that one, but I will track the showers. I'm good at that. We do still have more shower chances going through as we go through the rest of this afternoon, folks. The heaviest of that is now south of Madison, but if you're in Rock County, Janesville, Beloit, it's not there yet, so expect that to increase as we go through time. We'll see plenty of sunshine and temperatures in the upper 60s through the weekend. More humidity returns by next week.
All right, thank you, Chris. Thanks for watching. We'll see you back here at 4.